All right, looking at everything. Okay, let's do it. Hey, everybody. Oh, wrong camera. Hey, everyone. It's your boy, Doc Williams. And today we are getting started with BuildCon. Now, again, what you're watching right here, this is the pre show before we start the conference. Wanted to go live on YouTube. So come with me. Hello and welcome, everyone. Yes, today is a special day. That's right. We have BuildCon today. If you see this, this is actually the invite for what we're doing later today. If you have not signed up, make sure that you sign up in the section down below. Wait a minute, who's in the chat real quick? The Tranquil Force. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here this morning with us. So there is going to be a link down below. This is about how you can take action to start building the business, building the apps that you want. Make sure that you sign up so you get all the action and all of those things. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Great to see everyone. Keller, the legend, is in the house. Hold on a second. Haven't seen you in a minute. Thank you so much for being here. Keisha Wilson is here. So many people here this morning. Appreciate it. The conference is going to be, man, we got J-Law in the building. What in the world's going on? What are you doing awake this early? What in the world? People coming out all over the place. We're going to be having the conference later today starting at 11 a.m. So this is where you can get all the things you need to start your online business. So let's preview who's going to be here, what you're going to be seeing, and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So number one, let's talk about the schedule. All right. Let's talk about the schedule real quick. Who is at this event? We've got Max from 100 Days of No Code. We got Dean, the co-founder of Paperform. We got Whit Nash, Bad Unicorns. Those guys are awesome. Vanessa from AppSumo. Edmund, who's just an awesome guy. He runs so many different things, and he has a new SaaS platform. We're going to be talking about that. You've got Marie, all things Notion. Jay from Cartfuel. Eric, who's just crazy. He's from Space. He used to be at Bubble, all those things. Stephen Campbell from Virtual Ghostwriter, and Kieran from Launch No Code, or excuse me, Launch NBA. Okay, so we got all of them that are going to be here later today on the panel. Okay, also want to talk about our sponsors real quick: 100 Days of No Code, AppSumo, and True Reply. So make sure that you go and talk and see who's going to be there. All those things. Out here thrifting. So you're out here thrift shopping and you're watching us live. Okay. We see you out there. Thank you so much for multitasking and being here in the chat too. Find any good deals? Let me know, by the way. I found another site that is closeouts that you might want to buy as well. We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay. So in the chat, this is all about getting to the goals that you're looking to get to for your online business. So say, for instance, you've been having an idea, you've always wanted to execute it, you just didn't know how. This is the conference for you. It's action over ideas. We're going to be building throughout the entire day as you're going to be seeing these wonderful co-founders, because they're going to help you get through those mental blocks, those mental hurdles, and you can ask them questions. These different individuals have been building different products, apps, all in public. You've been seeing them on Twitter. You've been seeing them all over. Now you can ask those questions. So the Tranquil Force, the No Code Dream Team. Oh, listen, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. We got so many of these people. So in the chat, let me know what you're trying to build. It can be any kind of online business. Maybe you're trying to do an array of different things, digital products, online course, an app. Let me know in the chat what you're trying to do with your with your business and all of those things as well. First up will be Stephen, that will be at 11:30 with me, and then we'll have Max and all those things. So we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. But let me know in the chat what you're going to be doing. By the way, I see you, Jay, that's trying to out here hustling, getting all this stuff, buying stuff. If you haven't, anyone else that's in the chat that is in the US always looking for closeout things, I'm not sure if you've seen it, Jay, but Rasmus.com, and they're all over the DMV area for closeout things. If you're out here, take a look at all this stuff. Let me zoom in so you can see it. You see how all these closeout, this is what I used to flip back in the day. So you might want to check them out. They got some real estate sales and all those things too. That's a side point. That's a side point. Let's get back to BuildCon. While you guys are here in the chat, let's see what we got in the chat and what people are saying. I'm trying to build a no-code incubator. Okay, that's what I like seeing. Okay, we can definitely do that. Yeah. So, okay. We'll talk about that in a second. I'd love to hear it. Keep let me know more. So a no-code incubator. I love that idea. Anything else? And thank you for sharing. That makes that I love that idea. We're going to go into the clarity and we'll actually talk about something like that. Could I build you your own auction site? Depends how much money you got, Jay. But I could do that. Yeah, that's not a problem. Let's talk about validating your idea. This is for the Tranquil Force. We're going to look at turning your idea into reality, which we'll talk about on the stage today too, but I think this is going to help you as well. And definitely who I think you would be really good paying attention to. When Eric is doing his part this afternoon, I think that would be really huge if you're trying to build an incubator. Also to Rob, who's in our audience, he runs an incubator. And so maybe connecting with him, depending if you want to see how it's done step by step. Yeah, no problem. I'll give you Pokemon cards to build it. Depends how many Pokemon cards you got, Jay. But I bet we could build an auction site. We could build an auction site. That'd be pretty standard. You could do that with a WordPress site. We might see that right now in the chat. We might do that. Okay, Edwin's talking about, oh, you registered for the event? Thank you so much. Edwin, can't wait to see you at the event later today. Let me drop it one more time in the chat, and then we'll get right into it. And we'll talk about Tranquil Force, how to be building out a incubator, and a couple of things. And then if you want, we'll make sure that you can connect with Rob later on. Let's go through this. This is found in how to validate your side hustle in 1 hour. I'll drop this in the chat. So Tranquil Force, this is what I would do. If you're trying to think about building out your incubator, let's go through it. Do people need or want your product or service? We already know there is a need for this kind of thing because we see incubators all over the place. Where are you located? Are you going to do an online incubator? Are you going to do this in person? Have you tried this already? Okay. Let me know if you've tried this already. If you have tried this already, what makes you different? Okay, so I would say, so we already said, do people need this? Yes. Does it already exist? Yes. But what makes you different? Why would people want to go to your incubator? I have built the company. Okay, so if you've built the company, okay, so if you've built the company, are you looking for ones to apply? Or do you need backing from other people, such as other VCs and things like that? So this goes back into those two sides. Are you looking for the ones and you're attracting businesses to start attending your incubator, or are you looking for VCs? Oh, but it doesn't exist in Africa. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So there's a couple things that you can do right here. if you're already looking, you can go to an incubator in the US or the UK, once that's established, and see if you can do a satellite program. And what I would probably do is just look for the tutelage of a established incubator, or ask them to, or are they looking to expand their program and then bring it over there? Yeah. Okay. So the next question is, have you approached other incubators in the States, the UK, any part of the world, really? And then you're asking them, hey, I'd love to bring this here. Let me know about that. Okay. We also saw Jay in the chat. Yep, exactly. So what I would do is, you said exactly, that's great. We're on the same page. Um, if you're looking to bring this to your country, make a list of 10 to 20 different incubators, rate them, A, B, C, right? Tiers. A's would be, Y Combinator or whatever you want. Like that would be your A tier. Go with B and C. Think about how you're going to pitch them. And then you start with the C tier. So you get your feet wet, understand your pitching style, all of those things, and start looking for different opportunities to see who would you like to possibly partner with, or they would consider a satellite location. And then also think about, on the other side of the equation, what do you bring to the table? Why would they want to help you? Yeah. And then so I would have a pitch deck of what would it look like? Are you doing this online for your country? Are you doing this as an in-person incubator? So really you've got to work on your presentation. If I'm looking for something, I've never come close to them. Okay. So have you looked online? Let's look at this. Online. No. I'll say USA, um, business incubators? Incubator. Let me do this. US. Top 40 startup accelerators and incubators in 2021. Does this help? I would probably start here. And then if I am not comfortable reaching out to them, I would Google these, like Techstars. I would Google them, see who is competing with Techstars that might be smaller, talk to them first before we go to this list. Yeah. So this is what I do. I'll drop it in the chat. Your first thing is making a list of who you need to talk to. I'll drop that right there. The second part is, I would have a Canva account. Canva is free. And I would start building out a presentation to show them a mock-up of what you're going to be able to deliver. What you would be able to deliver. And then you outreach to some of these accelerators and incubators. Yep. Let me know if that helps. Good times. Good times. Good times. Okay. Next in the chat, we heard about trying to make an online auction. Okay. I think we could do this pretty easily. I would go to Envato. Let's go to the marketplace. Let me know if anyone else has ever thought about creating an online auction. Okay, good. Tranquil Force, man, keep it up. Seriously. Just action over ideas. Go and start right now. You have the link right now. Go and write down these 40, or then start looking them up and look at who else is coming up for these different accelerators, and start researching them and start understanding what kind of accelerators are they, who are they catered to, what kind of businesses are in the accelerator, and then craft your pitch and think about how you can build your presentation in Canva. If people like this, if there's others in the audience that want to see this, let me know, and maybe we'll do this in an upcoming episode. Okay. See, Jay, you were talking about online auction. I could probably do that. I'd go to Envato Market. This is the iBid multi-vendor auctions for WooCommerce. I'd probably just do something with a WordPress site. Yeah, man. No problem. Let's take a look at a live view. Keisha's saying looking to create a music social media app. We'll look at that in a second. WooCommerce theme. Let's take a look. Yeah, automotive. Let's see electronics. I think this might work better for you, Jay. Let's take a look. Pretty standard. Add to cart. Let's see what it can do though. Can you have multi-vendor? Well, it already says multi-vendor. Screenshots, theme reviews. Let's look at this video tutorial real quick. Keisha, so a music so a music social media app. So what is the main goal of it? Is it for performers to get paid? Is it for people to listen to music, kind of like Spotify? Who is it for? The artist or for the consumer? Let's take a look at this. Okay, auctions, masterpiece. So they have really good layouts, 15 different ones. So they're using WP Bakery. Oh, this might be a deal breaker. I wonder if you can use other. If I can use Elementor, I would do it. I really don't like WP. I do not like WP Bakery. Haven't used it in years, but there's so many better ones. Okay, so I have global. This could be something. Depends, Jay. And they've got ones how to log in and like how to upload it. I think I might start with something like this. It works with WooCommerce, those kind of things. Not horrible. Yeah, they have auctions, all this. Jay, are you still in the chat? I'm doing all this work for you. Okay, so starting bid, you can bring this up. This isn't bad. This isn't bad. Jay, I'm dropping this in the chat for you. Where did I have this? Let me go back. Keisha's talking about musicians to meet up and share their experiences. They also have been podcasts to learn about the music industry. They also have been podcasts. Okay, so musicians to meet up and share their experiences. Okay, so how are you going to make money off of this? Are you going to do it off of ads? Is it a membership? What are you thinking? Let's put this over here in the chat. Very cool. New demo, NFT affiliate market. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, calm down. NFT affiliate marketplace. And people getting out of control over here. I wonder how secure, but I just see you have countdown. Oh, wait a minute. So, okay, live preview, countdown, it's Elementor or WP Bakery. So, okay, look at this. So you can do this, use the marketplace, you can do it with Elementor. Okay, then I'm all for it. If it was just WP Bakery, I wouldn't have done it. But with with Elementor, I would do this. Yeah. Membership and affiliate links. Okay, so let's go through this for a second. So that's a really good idea. Okay. So with your okay, so you're looking for this to be an app. The thing that I would work on is do people need this? So are you already a musician yourself? Are a lot of people asking you this? And then also too, if I'm looking at this and they're trying to share their experiences, meet up, what is their main why do they want this? What are they using right now that is not working for them? So if are they using Meetup? Are they using things like that? Why is Meetup or another app like this not good enough for them? Okay, so right here, I can have a section where I can meet up. I can do it either virtually or in person. Why would someone want to use your app? And I'm asking this not to accusatory. This is just thinking out like stuff like this. All right, so past musician. Okay, cool. Okay, I will think. They're using Facebook groups. Okay, so they're using Facebook groups and you want to take them off of Facebook or something like that, right? So if I'm thinking about something like that, okay, but they are not all in the same place. Okay. So why would they come to you in order to do this? Let's see, where is my, because I've got an idea. But again, why do they need you? What are you helping them do that they can't get other places? Because what you're doing is you're taking them from another habit to have a community in one place that is like-minded. Okay. But you've got to incentivize that. So think about why okay, they could they could book gigs. So I'll give you an example, right? So there's something called Guestboard. If I'm looking to do something like this, I wouldn't even necessarily I wouldn't build an app from scratch. I'd probably use something like Guestboard and white label it and just have it like this. Yeah, because right here you can organize, connect experiences, you can do all these things. The pages, the layout is phenomenal and it looks just like a mobile app. Yeah, I wouldn't even worry about trying to do like they have message boards, the chat, shared resources, guest lists, schedule, photo walls, accommodations, group checklists, deals, where so that could be where your affiliates are. You have video chat that you can have on it. Yeah, guest board I would use. Yeah, I wouldn't even build. Not only that, you can integrate it with Zoom, Google Meet, live events, whatever you want to do. Yeah, yeah. So I would use something like this, but the thing that I would consider as you're thinking about this is not necessarily just the tech. I would really be focused on if you're doing this, you need to be super focused on not just like musicians, but a type of musician or a type of town because you have to constrain it. So it's very similar to a marketplace. You've got to have two sides. You've got to have supply and demand, but you've got to make sure that you're not just saying all musicians are going to be here. Well, what type of musicians? What city? Why would they want to be on this platform away from Facebook? Are you organizing it for them so now they don't have to worry about it? There has to be some kind of reason why they're doing this. Also too, are you going to be running all of the events or are you going to have a platform where they're going to be running events as well and you're just having the platform? There's a lot of different things for validation I would think about doing. Exactly, on the why. It's all about the why. There is so much tech out there now, there is so many ways to do this easily. There's a solution. There's a solution to do this. But I really want you to focus on what you're trying to do, the value proposition, and do they want this? Is this something that you want? Is it something that they want? And can you do this? But if I'm going to go for something that is unraveling Facebook, I'm going to use this all day long. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So hopefully that helps. I'll put that in the chat and that can definitely help. Okay, good times. Who else do we have in the chat? Rohit? Rohit? I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, but thank you so much for being here. Yes, thank you. Thank you. And no problem, Keisha. Yeah. And are you going to be at the event later today, throughout the day? Let me know. If you need the link, let me know. If not, if you can't make it, we'll have replays. Hey, what's going on? Okay, so you were talking about marketplace for influencers and brands. Okay, you can do that. A marketplace for influencers and brands. Okay, so just same thing I mentioned to Keisha. I would mention, do you already have one side or the other, right? So a marketplace, you're going to either be in a business of supply and demand if you're just getting started. Where are you starting? Do you have more influencers? Are you connected to influencers? Are you connected to brands? Where are you in your business, or is it just an idea? Oh, let me drop the link for the event. Okay, everyone, just like if you're just coming in, welcome. We're getting ready for BuildCon, and don't forget, Anthony. Anthony, thank you so much for being here. Okay, so if you're already connected, there's a couple of things. Um, what are so you're just looking for the connection of for them to exchange, like if I'm a brand, I'm looking for an influencer for this campaign. If I'm an influencer, I'm looking for a brand because I have this many followers. Is it something like that? Influence. I can't spell. Let's see about if I can get it. Okay, cool. So there's a is that how I say it? Yeah. Okay. So let's go through a couple of these, right? You might be already familiar with a couple of these, but if not, I mean, let me know if you are, right? Yeah, how do I build something like this, right? So there's tons of examples if you look at Intellifluence and Public Fast, the list goes on and on, all right? I would not necessarily just be like, oh, you've got to emulate something like this. But what I would do is look at what you do like from these platforms, look at who's successful, who's not successful with these platforms. And then to do a marketplace, I'm going to go just with ShareTribe. It depends on how the customization that you need, but I'm going to go with ShareTribe. I have other links down below. I'm not sure if you saw, but we can build out a ShareTribe marketplace within an hour. It's not a big deal. And then you can go to ShareTribe Flex later once you prove your concept and see how to get started. But if you're just looking for, they need accounts, they need to find different services and vice versa. If I'm an influencer looking for brands or a brand looking for influencer, I would just use Market Plan. I'll drop the link down below. But I want to show you an example of someone using it. Studio Time. Okay. So Studio Time right here, Discover and Book Music Studios. Now, this is a physical location, but I want to show you that you can also flip it to be services as well. So if I'm looking for this, exploring studios, this can just be brands. I'm going to be exploring this. If I'm looking for gigs right here, this can be influencers offering what they do and saying, hey, I am willing to do this kind of campaign. I charge this much per campaign, and just have it good to go. And then where it says studios that are right for you, this could be styles of marketing. So I want to do an Instagram campaign. I want to do this. Now the tricky part is you need to have pages set up, one for both sides of the market. So if you're looking at this, Intellifluence is for everyone, and then they have a page specifically for brands. Get reviewed, be seen, and dominate social media. Okay. Discover the best influencers. So you're getting a page, if I'm a brand side, what I'm looking for. On the other side, if I'm looking at influencers get free products or cash for your reviews, right? So I'm having both sides of the marketplace for me to understand if I'm an influencer or a brand, the value proposition of why I should go with you. Does that make sense? So I would just start with a page that would have both sides of the market to test which one you're going to have. Now, right here, what I would do right here, where it's saying straightforward pricing, this isn't bad, but if I'm just getting started first, it's another page to convince them why they need to sign up for you. So if you're just getting started, you need to understand, are you getting supplies or demand? Are you getting supplies of more influencers to give it to the demand, which are the brands, or do you have brands and now the brands need help finding the influencer? Every marketplace is different, but you have to look at how you're going to be doing this. If you want more information, everything marketplace, they're awesome. Two-sided podcasts, ShareTribe. There's two things. There's a podcast called Two Sided. It's a really good podcast, would really help you. And then everything marketplaces, everything marketplaces. Yo, Rumi runs this. I'm part of this group. If you need to run a marketplace, which is what it sounds like you're trying to do, it's probably the best paid community for marketplaces. I'm going to drop off both. Again, the podcast is free, so you don't have to pay for anything. Get started thinking about these things and let me know if this makes sense in the chat. Let me know if what I'm saying makes sense to you. And then I would check out everything marketplaces. And he has a free ebook, How to Get Started. And his guests are phenomenal. Yeah, no problem. No problem. So the answer is it's actually pretty easy to have the tech. The hard part is structuring and getting what you're looking for, right? So if you're building out this marketplace for how much do you want to make per year? How much do you want to make per month? If you're doing this, are you making a percentage off of every deal that you do on the platform like Upwork? Are you just supplying different people and they can connect similar to Fiverr or something like that? Just think about that. Yeah, commission. Yeah, so if you're going to be doing that, it needs to be highly curated. So I think you could actually do this on a smaller scale and test it out before you need to build too much. I think you just need to have a really good looking page that shows that you're professional, something similar to this or whatever field the influencer or brand is in. Really let them know that you're legit. Have them fill out a form. I wouldn't even have them log in. And then if you do the deal, you send them a invoice and make the cut and then connect them, something like that. You could do so many things manually before you do this as a marketplace. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, thank you so much for coming in, John. Thank you for being here. We got everyone. People over here on Twitch. We got people all over. See what platforms are we on? We're on DLive, we're on Nemo, we're on Trevo. Thanks so much for everyone watching. The normal YouTube crew over here, thank you so much. Okay, so again, if you're just coming in, we're getting ready because that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. BuildCon 2021, we're going to be talking about action over ideas. We're going to be having a great host of people that will be helping you with your business. Let's go through who's going to be here real quick. Okay. So we've got Dean, the co-founder of Paperform. He's going to be joining us later this evening. We've got Stephen Campbell. He's going to be first up. He's going to be awesome. We have Bad Unicorn. So we got Whit Nash. They're awesome. If you don't know what Bad Unicorns, I'll send you in the chat. But really funny guys doing a lot of interesting things. Interesting studio. Kieran from Launch NBA. So it's like an accelerator for no code online. We've got Marie from notionmastery.com. She is a killer and going to be showing you how you can start making money using Notion and creating templates. Really good stuff. Then we have Jay from Cartfuel, the founder of Cartfuel. We have Edmund from The Orbit. He's doing a lot of great things. Really great about community and just really fascinating on how he thinks about creating your community and then selling and creating products that fits your community. We've got Max from 100 Days of No Code. We've done a lot with Max in the past. He's awesome. And then, we have Vanessa from AppSumo. She's the head of retention, which is key. What I love about this conversation is she has really helped so many different partners and AppSumo. Partners, I mean different ones that are having their product on AppSumo, but really helping AppSumo retain their customers as well throughout the years. Can't wait to talk to her. She's awesome. And we've got speakers throughout the day. We're going to be doing this from 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be starting in about 30 minutes. We're going to be doing this all the way until 7 o'clock tonight. Yeah, I might lose my voice. So remember, if you're interested in this, I'm going to drop the link down below. And again, if you have any questions about what you're trying to build, I've got a couple more minutes before we jump over and we open the ceremony for BuildCon 2021. I just dropped it in the chat. make sure if you want to go that you can sign up so you get access to all of those things. There's going to be some exclusive events as well in there as well. Like we're going to be with Max, and Max wants to do this exclusively. So at one point, there's going to be a limited amount of people that are into the room, and we're switching over. Like, say, for instance, if anyone has seen this, we're going to be using Bramble, which is pretty crazy. Um, how can I say it? They say they're like Animal Crossing in Zoom put together. Really cool stuff. So that's going to be first come first serve when you get into there. That's going to be awesome later on today. Yeah, I can't wait for that one. So there, it's just going to be fun this day. But remember, come with what you're trying to do, what you're trying to build. This is all about you for the next day, the next 8 hours to start building on your ideas. This is ideas. This is action over ideas. Can't wait for this event to start. Again, we're going to be starting in about 30 minutes. Top of the hour, we're going to be doing opening ceremony, and then we're going to have Stephen Campbell from Virtual Ghostwriter being in the house. Again, let me switch over. Thank you so much for watching. Again, everyone that's always here every single week, thank you. I'm going to give you all a round of applause. Again, thank you so much for being here. Can't wait for this event. We're going to be going all day long. If you have questions in the comment section down below, let me know what you're working on and all of those things. And I will be seeing you all at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in just about 30 minutes. All right. Thanks so much for being here. Talk to you all soon.